I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is March 12th, Thursday, 2026. Hope you had a good day today. So like I was discussing this whole week, we said we wanted to see a dollar go up. We wanted to see oil go up if we were bullish, if we were bearish, right? And here's your push up for oil. It kept pushing up, and then you had dollar here pushing up, even gapped up, right? So that being said here, the confluence of what the trade is I also talked about this being a lower high. Okay, see that? So you have just a little bit about structure. You had a long-term high, you had a intermediate term high to the left, an intermediate term high to the right. See that? All the in-between shit is bullshit. Okay, and then what they did is this became an intermediate term high. This became a lower high, a short-term high to the left, which is a lower high, and then a lower high to the right, which was what Tuesday did, and that's a lower high. Yeah, we snagged that guy, but they knew they were going to rush down. So being in a bearish flow, we talked about it being a lower low and a lower high type of idea. Once this video, I made it on the 9th, by the way. We ended up coming up with a couple of drives, right? But that was the kind of the logic. And I did this way before, this all unfolded, right? So with that understanding here, you can see it there. Beautiful, right? So comes back in, hits to the first imbalance of the month, retraces back for the breakout, selling, immediately broke out. Because if you look on the daily, I was talking about the daily here, that it closed in as a reversal possible candle. We also have no bodies sitting in the bearish the bearish 4th of February daily bearish imbalance. That's key. We're also losing bodies inside of it. The bottom 25% is getting tagged, and then we sold off. That's where I sold from yesterday, right? So I'm going to go back into, let me go to the 1 minute. I'm in the 1 minute, right here. And I talked about this in the video yesterday. All right, see that? Go watch that hour video yesterday. So that first imbalance from yesterday, that 943, right? Okay, move along, 943. Yeah, see how we tag right in it? Look at my entry. You can't make that up. So when I took the sell from here, we broke through. That was sell 1, sell 2, sell 3. I discussed that shit yesterday, right? So here's 3 sells, right? So I took the first sell, and then I held this one. You didn't know that though, but I held the whole thing. Now, you'll see, I don't think I mentioned it, but you'll see that when we opened up at 9:30 here, look at the flow. We already came in here. This is a lower low. This is all lower high shit. Look at the 15-minute. Look how we do the structure here. I'm gonna do this fucking here, I guess. So, man, we push up here, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. That shit breaks it. It takes that high, and then it breaks lower, makes that lower high. See this? I'm going to draw it. I'm going to move it over here too. Oh, they lets me do that. That's awesome. So that's that lower high. This is a lower low. That's a lower high. That's a lower low. That's a lower high. So look at sell 1, push down. Sell 2, push back up. Sell 3, push back up. Sell 4. All right. And is it going to take that high and run up, or is it another 5, sell 5 coming in? Oh shit! Come on, bro. So, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why does it do that? Oh, it's because I'm on this fucking screen, huh? Oh, so there's their. What the fuck, man? Stop. Oh, so once you're stuck on there, you're stuck? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Hold on a second, bro. Wow, dude. Quit playing with me. Oh man, dude, I don't know what to do. Oh my god, what a waste of fucking time, dude. Come on. Motherfucker, dude. Really? Well, there's your fucking bugs. Do I gotta do this? Oh, wow, you gotta go on this screen to delete it. Wow, that's ridiculous. Anyways, man, oh my god. So, where was I at, bro? So we took out that high. We have a divergence here going on. Okay, we had lower highs here and higher highs with S&P and fucking Nas, bro. All right, so we have that break here. I have it expanded here on a projection: 1 to 1.5, 2 to 2.5, 3.5 to 4. That's my minimum area of coming out. Why? Because not only is it the -2, but we take out Asia's low, and then we come outside that current gap. There's the gray gap. I have the same gap in the background. I'm only using this, and I'm using this, right? So, with that being said, here. On also the 4 hour, initially had that. There's a bullish imbalance right here, so I put it on the 1 hour here, but on the 4 hour, it was originally on the 4 hour, but I refined it to the 1 hour. Why? Because, well, there's liquidity, imbalance, and then breakout area. So the trifecta there, and that 1 hour with no wick on it. This is the 11 o'clock from Monday. It's literally the same level as the 50%, right? So makes perfect sense to hit that. And then let's take a look at what I got here. Well, I'll talk about the targets in a second, but let me just talk about the rest of the first part of the day. So I also, like I said, I measured that low to that high. It's to the left right here. See this right here? I didn't do that in yesterday's video, but I just did the one I did here to the 3.5 to 4. Anyways, this from here to here is 1 to 1.5 right here. And also I fixed this. So down here, I have from this low, from the bearish candle to the high. Initially I had it on the body, but it should have been here. And you can see the 1 and 1, you can see the 1.5 right there, right? And then we're stuck. That's generally, it's going to retrace and not go farther if it's too strong of a resistance, so to speak, right? And I also, okay, well, that being said, so I know I want to come into there, right? And then what else? Okay, so you had the structure coming up. You get the break. You get the internal break there. And then now going to the 1 minute here, you'll see, I'm trying to keep my cool while this is happening here, but, just losing profit for no reason. But anyways, you see the breakout area. You see this first, this 801 imbalance right there. And it's the imbalance of the hour. That's another tidbit. Go back to that. Put liquidity here. So that was the lower low to the lower high. See how that guy takes out them and it's stuck in there? That's perfect. That's what we want to see when you're bearish. Because when 9:30 comes, I'm thinking, okay, are we going to pop up in here or get into the 50%? Well, because that high takes out them. And if it was a lower high, it would have been worse because I would have been like, oh, we're probably going to go back up. But they took them out there. And then we had the same phenomenon going on, obviously, here. They took out them. That's good for us in a sell. It's for selling. So now that's a lower low. 3 drives. 1, 2, 3. 9:30 comes around, makes that second low. You look at the 25. Look at the fucking quad in the back of the old gap. Look how we come to it. 50% of that first imbalance of the month, by the way. 25% comes above. 25% plays around. 25%. Boom to the 50. From the 50, boom to the 25, top 25. Plays around underneath, hits the 25, boom, hits the 50. Comes right back up, plays around the 25. You see it, right? You can't make this up. Boom, back to the 50. Breaks to the 25. Come on, follow me, bro. Follow me. Sis, if you're a female. All right, 25. Boom to the 50. All right, and then when we're here. Yeah, I should have got out of this trade. I'm really married to hitting this. My ego, I'm just trying to show off here. And then now the opening range gap, you have the 25% quadrant right there, right in the orange. And then you have the 50 sitting there. So what happened is they made an equal high here, trying to suck everyone to sell already early. And then boom, they rated back into this. So that's a lower high to the lower low to the lower high. The structure, I just drew it, remember? So we're getting into that. Nobody's inside that imbalance. Why wasn't I happy enough with this one? Well, they made it equal, so it was really suspect. But this everyone knows it's selling already in the sense here, and they're breaking through. So they want to stretch up and get liquidity and make the lower high deeper. And they're just using this. Very simple. There's nothing else I can say. Bodies respecting that 50%. Look at that. That's a higher probability gap as well because it's laying on the quadrant. So that imbalance, it's most likely they're going to come into. You're going to say, well, what about this one? This is laying on the quadrant, and you're right. It is. But, they want to raid a little bit deeper. It is what it is. So now it's 12 o'clock. They're going to hunt for liquidity, man. I hope they don't push up right now. I hope they come back down first and extend it. Oh, wow. I think they will, though. Let's just hang on for a second. If it comes any higher here, I'm fucked. This trade's over. But anyways, back to this. So when we made the lower low to lower high, we shift above this candle. Oh, my God. We shift above this candle here. This is the first imbalance of the 933. And then this candle gets a bullish imbalance, and we push up here. And then I expect this to break through it because the structure, I'm picturing structure here. Forget even the candles. I see just structure like blindly, right? This looks like it fucking broke. See this strong candle, and it pushed up and retraced. That higher low is a very strong possibility that there's a fake trend line that it broke through to come deeper because we made this lower high to lower low. So I really should get out of this trade. And it's lunch, dude. So it could I'm going to have to hold the whole day to get down here. Really stupid decision. But whatever. So I'm trying to make a video. Be cool. So you see this. I'm teaching though at the same time. But you see this, the body sitting there, and then it breaks down. This candle here, this 941, it has to come down. It can't keep going up. It does. Closes below that. We use the first imbalance again. We come underneath it, tag it, boom. We start making the lower low. We pop right back into this bearish imbalance right here. You had the consecutive up candles here, but on a 5 minute, that's that 5 minute. Really, I'm highlighting a 5 minute. This candle. I don't know why I didn't. Damn. Why didn't I do that? This is really where I was highlighting the 5 minute up candles. See, because there's two up candles. I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have put. Yeah. So that's what this is. Oh my God. It's kind of difficult to be holding that long trade and be doing a video at the same time. To be honest, but it's okay. I know what's going on here. So there it is, right there, right? And then you say, what about that? Well, we're worried about I use the 5 minute for that, but that's just structure. It's a support. Break resistance. We push up deep. You put a high to the low, and you come back to the retracement. I bet you that's a 61. All right, let's take a look. Man, that shit looked like a break, man. All right, so yeah, I didn't hit the 61, but it hit the 50 though. I'd be doing too much. It fell short of the 61. Cool. If you look at the bodies. Let's look at the highest body that's right there. And let's look at the lowest body here. Still under the 60. Whatever. The point is that it went above the 50 is really what my conversation is here. A little extra tidbit. Come on. Should have fucking took it out. Whatever, man. And then that first imbalance of Tuesday, we sold off from it. I was telling you about that live in the video. All right. So then, anyways, what was I saying? So we came up and we made the lower high. We like to see that. Remember the 25. I'm going to go back into the 25%. We had the 25 to the 50. We came below. We came outside of the gap. I got it circled. That's why I circled it, because that's my minimum. Look how we fucking came out. We came right back in. Where? Underneath the 25 again. Boom, X marks the spot, hits the 25, hits the up candle on the 5-minute, and then hits that the bearish imbalance. There's no bodies literally above that imbalance. So we made that low, lower high. That's sell one. I usually don't count this one. I usually count the net, because this low doesn't. This low is the first low that takes out that low, right? So if we're gonna be, it's a pump dump day. This is a sell by sell day, all right? Because it pumped shortly and stuck only when it's really weak. It's gonna only stay on the 25%. Look at this, fucking man, fucking bitch. Anyways, so that's what that logic is, okay? So pump dump, sell by sell. So I'm just happen to be in early from yesterday. That's all. Otherwise, if I was trading this day, like specifically, I would have sold it here, and then I would have tried to do my best to, you know, catch these each one down. Man, look at this, man. Damn, man. Knew I shouldn't have did that. But I'll have to wait. That means I have to now wait longer. Just because I wanted to make a video, bro. That's so stupid, my dude. Oh my God. So then anyways, so whatever. So lower high, lower low, straight candles. Beautiful price action. Comes right back up where we use the same imbalance. Just keep in mind, this is there. All right, rebalance came in. Just you'll see it in a second. So we come back up, we push down, we come back up. Inversion right away. So that's how you know that's the low of it. The bottom of it is extended. Then it shifts. When it shifts, comes right back into there. I'm also highlighting this last up candle there. Why? Because that's the body. It's a control of price, bullish, a bearish order block. And then you'll see that we tagging it, no bodies above. Right? Beautiful. All right. Then we make an equal high here. This is probably what lunch is going to be rushing for. But hopefully get a continuation back down until about 1 something, and then I'm out of here. But okay, so that's what I'm banking on actually. So you'll see that we came down again. Now this is a leg from lower high to lower low on the 1 minute. We come down, we hit this bearish imbalance, and we come down, we get the drives here, little shift, boom, breaks above. That's the shift from now the lower low to the lower high. You can however you want to, you know, look at it, but the drives, I failed one. You have a short-term low to the left, short-term low to the right, and then you have the swing low. You see that? So well, you don't know if it's going to keep going or not. That's why someone will push buy here, because it breaks and it goes above. But instead of waiting for the drives, you can push buy here, because this is you expect it to be a failed high. If it's going to be the swing short-term low to the right of it, then it's not going to break that low then, right? So that's a model all in itself, and you'll know right away if it fails right away, right? Okay, perfect. All right, so from this low to now this lower high, what does it do? Comes deep, and this was deep. I was like, you fucking dicks. All right, very similar to this price action, but real deep, because they know. They know, dude. This is, I'll be honest with you, this is fairly easy, okay? I dream about days like this. This is my best days. I love these days, actually. I thrive in these days, but look, we pushed up, got to this last up candle here, right? I'm using the 1012. Why? Because it has the highest body. That's why I'm using it. Here we go. Oh man, you're gonna be so nice to me. Oh, I love it. Little patience, right? Little patience sometimes. You know, I was getting a little fucking furious, I ain't gonna lie, but you know, at the same time, this is why I wanna mention it before it hits it, but let me try to hurry up here. So anyways, we tag into it, right? And I understand that, because this is from the leg, the lower high to the lower low. That's the extreme measure. That's the order block. That's the change of delivery. And the change of delivery happens right there with this 1016, closes below that. But then you get a change of delivery here with these two candles here. You get it right there, right? It closes below, and we pop right back. So you wouldn't have been wrong for either one. I'm just trying to show you the really detailed delivery. Man, I can't wait to close this fucking trade. I'll tell you that right now. The trailing starts here once it hits this level. All right, so let me move forward, because it's very hard to focus. But look how the bodies stop inside this. We're still using that bearish imbalance, so it holds beautifully. Lower high. Where's my lower low? Right there. Shallow low. Real bitches. They came right real quick because, they're trying to shake out a little bit. So, what else was I going to say? So this inversion here, just for the leg currently down here, see how I use from the lower high to the lower low. What am I using? Well, I have this up candle. That's a change of delivery. And we pop right back in, and it's shallow. Why? Because they're trying to come lower, right? Use that inversion. We tag it. We make the low, and then we get this structure shift, push up. See how it crawls over, right? And then retraces back for the higher low. So now I might want to get out of this trade here because it might not hit. It maybe want to have squeeze here and then shoot up and retrace for the rest of the day. So then we can fall like tomorrow. But it's way too early and there's so much range left in the day. Possibly, I do want to get out right now. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's giving me a chance to get back out, man, because they knew people bought here. And then they knew people sold here. Look at that. Look at how they made relative equal highs right here. Coupled with that and that, it's just very risky. We'll see what I do here. But anyways, point is, I think I said enough there, right? So let me get to the targets conversation. Damn, I should have did it already. ADR is 550 points. So the high here of today, oh my God. The high of here today is, I still haven't figured that out, is 950. Let's just say 950, okay? And it's 550 points. So the high was 950. Low fruit would be 550. So that's 400 points. 400 points. 550 is where? Yeah, I almost hit 550. I was 10 points away from 550. So that's 400 points. I still have 150 more points available, which would be, if it was 950, 450 would be 24,400, right? So 24,000. By the way, we sold from 25,000 big figure yesterday. All right, that's another thing that imbalances from the first one. Anyways, so 400. Where's 400? Right here. All right, so I still have this range possibly. What does that do? It comes right back to seal to come outside. Do I have to fucking draw it to come outside the gap here? Okay, see that? Because as you see, we did that with fucking with S&P. Is it a divergence or are we late to the party? I want to say we're late to the party, but that's why I'm going to be trailing it once it gets here. And I might miss a nice run. Remember I said that because it happens all the time, and that's why I know. But anyways, let's get back to the target. So that's why I'm looking at this level. It is coupled with, if you look at the standard deviation of Asia, look at the -1. It's the exact same level as this 50. Come on, dude. And look at the 1 hour imbalance. It's literally the same level as well. It has no wick on there. So, why, I'm getting to an end here, but we had no daily body on the bearish side here. I talked about that's why we're coming in. But what they might do is just come in to test it, say, oh, well, we gave you some opportunity again, and then push it up. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just talking about now. Generally speaking, I'd like to see them close here, but that means, Friday and next week is going to be really pushing down. Anyway, I'm saying some extra shit. So also current week gap 50% level and the 1 standard deviation. I just said that. Also, -3.5 to 4 projection. Oh, okay. So where is that here? You see, let me fix this screen a little bit. Damn. Trying to get this pretty. I need to get out. So -3.5 right there. So here's a projection. -1 to 1, -1 to 1.5. We popped in and we came up close to that breakout level. Then we sold off and went to the -2 to 2.5. We came in there. And we retrace back into the 1 and 1.5. Oh, go rewind that. And then the -3. Look to the right. Look to the right. We hit it with this. That's why I was pissed that I didn't take the profit out here. But I was doing all this extra typing shit and doing some other shit. And we pushed up. You watched me have to endure that. Now, I'm trying to see if it's going to hit this level. But my minimum target was this -3.5 because that's the projection here, right? And then what else I need to say here? Oil up and dollar up. So did I bring that up already? So oil was going up, as you see, and then dollar was going up, as you see, and they're still going up. So we got some time. I think I'm okay, but I really want to just get out of this trade. No daily body on current week gap, and I meant day. plus the 1 hour imbalance. I meant day here. Anyways, trailing starts here and done. Here comes the fourth sell today. London closed special. So I'm expecting. I don't count the first one. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm looking for the fourth. If I count that, that's the fourth. We already had the fourth. So obviously sometimes there's a fifth or whatever. But I'm really fucking up by not taking this profit out right now, man. But oh no. Oh no. This is a tough decision. We've already met my I didn't have to hit this to be perfect. They came on purpose they didn't want to be perfect and hit it, so that's what they did. So they already came to a negative 3.5. I've already got what I needed, and then I wasn't able to take the profit because I wanted to be cool and make this video, and I started typing and doing all this. It's just so stupid. I don't know why I did that, man. It was just so dumb. But this is also fucking epic. But anyways, I explained all this, right? How long is this video? 25 minutes? Fuck me, dude. I knew I should have got out. Damn, man. That is still a lower high. And that could be an internal low and internal high. But nah, I mean, now they're going to rush up there, dude. It's just so easy to grab all that, man. They've already done the damage down here. So they don't care about down here anymore. Now they only care about up here. And in basic structure, lower low to lower high to lower low, now they just come up for a lower high. And this is called time distortion. So if we come back for another leg down today, I don't know. Are we going to do it? I don't know. But can it? Yes. But I mean, we don't know. So now we're bumping underneath that old weak gap. We played around the 25 of this current weak gap. So play around, hit the 25, and we bought from it. I needed to go underneath it, use it as resistance, and that didn't happen. So it's going to be very easy for them to run it. I wouldn't be surprised. But let's see what happens here. Other than that, I talked about that. What else? And now I'm going to move this for a second, and you can see that we are also still tagging this. Look at that right there. See that? It could fail now. Don't get me wrong. But look at the bodies respecting. Those up 2 candles has the highest body, so you could use that as well. Oh man. All right. Let me move forward here. Fix up and down, but pushing up. Generally speaking, oh, that's not going to be helpful, man. Yeah, and they went to this gap already, dude. Oh, this is really bad for my trade, bro. Really bad for my trade. To clean up. Damn. Why am I letting this happen? Yeah, that was real stupid, man. That price action does not look good. But if I have to endure another lower high to then roll back over, then that's what I'm going to have to do at this point, just so I could be fucking cool. And then Dow, I talked about it. Dow coming weaker. Yeah, I said it was possible that it would have bought up, but I mean, Asia and London were the gift of showing us the strength of lower low and lower high, man. So, yeah, I mean, man, I think we're bearish, bro. I mean, I'm not seeing the follow up. I mean, dude, this is serious right here. That's serious right there, man. Obviously that's why I'm bearish, but and then anyways here, look at this. Look at Dow. Look at this. Look at this. Would you want to fucking trade this, bro? Look. Low, 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 low. Look how close they are together. Keep popping right back up, bro. I would be pissed, bro. Fuck this. Fuck Dow. I'm telling you, dude. Like, what? Why? S&P also with another bearish day. Again, we don't have any bearish body here. So even if this doesn't close as a bear, it came in, right? At the minimum, I would expect it to come back in. Okay, even if it never lays a body again, which I'm sure it will. But even if the point is that coming back in, it makes perfect sense on the day. Look how it came right to the open of that. Yeah, beautiful. And then pushed off. but I still expect lower pricing, right? And what's great is that they didn't take out this low. Oh my God, why do I keep doing that? So you see fanning out here, right? But look at this. Low, look at the structure. Low, lower, high. Lower, low, comes above, sweeps it. So that's the real lower high. Lower, low, pushes up. Just show me it cleaner. Do you not see Nas cleaner? There's no way you're not going to tell me Nas ain't cleaner. No way. Right? So, oh my God, I did it again. I still haven't figured that out. So we're still using this, right? So look, we're still using this inversion. If they pop up and use it as support, then that's going to be used as support. It's going to be an inversion. I'm hoping it doesn't do that right now. I'm hoping this is staying resistant. This is a lower high and a lower high. And then they sweep these guys one more time because really the average daily range isn't really met. And then make a decision. But I was hoping to get it on this stream. Maybe I'll just push pause and see what happens. But I was hoping to get it while on the stream, man. It's okay. But coming back to the first imbalance of Monday also would possibly make sense. So I mean, fucking look at S&P, dude. Like they came to it, right? So for us, we didn't get it. I mean, what am I gonna do? It is what it is. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, I knew we were, oversold here. We were oversold here. Also in the 30-minute. I don't got it up there, do I? Here. Oversold on the 5-minute. And then on the 30 minutes up here. This is a 15-second. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. So stupid, dude. Should have just went to lunch. Trying to be fucking cool and make a video. I swear. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I don't like showing trades. I don't like doing live. I don't like I can't, dude. I got ADD. And it's hard for mentors to always wanting to do something for the channel. It's just so stupid. That's why I stay away from it, bro. I stay away from it. So Anyways, by the way, this first imbalance here of the month. Look how we sold off right there. Beautiful. See that? Bro, you can't make all this up, man. I mean, this is a fucking, it doesn't get any better than this. I've lost $10,000 in this trade now. Over $10,000. Comes to the midnight level. That's the midnight level, by the way. And it's Thursday. So because of the weekly range, this was the low and that's the high. We're stuck inside it, and I don't really see Friday revert because where is it going to revert from? I mean, we've already pulled back in the range. Obviously, it's a bullish week, but does this stay down and then Friday just stay here and close, and then we just gap again next week to then come for a new lower low? That would make sense to me. So as far as it pushing up, the seasonality, if I'm looking at that real quick, the seasonality shows that, what is today, the 12th? So if I look at this, it shows that it pushes up. It does show. After we retrace like this, after we retraced in here, I expected a retracement at the least. That's why I was talking about it. But it has a high chance of the seasonality kicking in and pushing up here. So could that have happened here? Yeah. But I mean, we're bearish. So generally speaking, I expect it to come back in here if we keep it simple. But, so this leg could come right back to 930. Up into here, squeeze, and then roll over. This is the first imbalance. And I have to sit in this trade longer. But we'll see what I do. But you'll see that we swept them. Staying on here, we'll see. So I don't want to see it bounce on here. Right there. I don't want to see it bounce on there. I knew better once it did this. See how I just hit that 50%? I'm hoping this is just a raid. And then we stay underneath the first bounce of the year. See that? Watch this. I'm trying to see if I can. Is it? I put it in the background. Can you can see that, right? So we'll see what we do here. It's a little overkill what I got going on here, but I made a mistake by not trailing after it hit -3.5. But I decided to wait and trail to here, which is so stupid. Who cares about 10 points? Fucking stupid, right? And that's to show you exactly what not to do, right? Like I make mistakes all the time. All the time. You're going to never be perfect, bro. I don't care what anybody says, dude. And the people on the internet that try to portray that they're perfect and never take losses, fuck them. I'm gonna just say that fucking clear, bro. Fuck them. Because yes, trading is fucking really hard. Okay. I try to make it simple and be positive, but like I talk about losses all the time, but I don't focus on the losses. I'm showing you what it looks like done right and what the good trades are. So when you see it, that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, can I talk about losses? Sure. But I'm not really, I like to show the winning trades because of the fact that it will program you to see what is right. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to see. So we came back into here. We tagged that. Beautiful. Right? So it was just a retracement. I don't know. So remember, this is a lower low. That's a lower high. That's a lower low. You're going to get some type of lower high. You're going to get this first leg with easy structure. Oh, I might get it on this stream. Perfect. Live video, video. And then where would it have came back? Well, you know, it's not going to come too deep, right? If it's a lower high, if you look at the range here from here to here, you're going to say, oh, 50% is right here. Well, they don't have to give you 50% either. They were just trying to wipe out some of these guys. Let me just do this real quick. Where is it? Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to move it over so it's not crazy looking. God damn, my chart looks crazy. See? A hair underneath 50. Look where 50 is. It's right there. Can you see it? 50 is right there. Ah, came right close to it. I'm not saying this ain't going to be a higher low and can't push up. It could. It could. And this is another reason why I should get out of the trade because I'm blessed to have it come back down more. But I'm going to focus on having more of the range of the day still empty. I'm using the average daily range. And then also this key level. It's just a key level. I just don't see how they don't hit it. Now, let me tell you something. If they don't hit it today, I know they're going to hit it tomorrow. Okay? And they don't hit it fucking tomorrow, they're going to hit it next week. All right? So I'm just going to keep it real and wait till that 2 o'clock candle come in. Dude, it's not even lunchtime. I'm sorry, it's lunchtime, but it's not even past lunchtime. So, like, this thing has potential to really come down here, to be honest with you. Which this is what is the only reason why I've held it on this channel or the video. So anyways, dude, okay, I've said enough. And then you have you had Nvidia pushing down, which was great, and then they pop back up. So let's see if Nvidia starts pushing up here and everything else starts kind of backtracking, then my trade is fucked for today. Take a look here. Divergence here with Dow, always Dow. Always Dow. People don't like using Dow. I like it. I mean, I don't know. That's me. But and then you can see this high. They took out that high. S&P took out that high. They did not. We did not. And they did. So there's your divergence there. Beautiful. Live. Okay. So ooh. Come on, big boys. I need VIX to push up here. I need where am I? I need VIX to where is it? Oh. Yeah, I need VIX to push up and I need oil to I don't like that. That's not helpful for my trade, and I want to be done. So I went through all this already, and just to alleviate the issues of what I feel, I tell you, because what I'm going to get out of the trade, and then it's going to go right to it, as you probably know. So I should probably cut off 50% of the trade, but I like this right now. If I see a big push, I'm not going to want to see that. I'm going to want to see this inversion hold here. This one hold here. We're inside this one. I want to see it rush to get them out real quick because they just took them out. And this is a resistance again. So this is an auction. So low, remember, resistance, resistance, resistance came below. We're still, price action is still underneath it. If it really went to go back up again, oh, it's fucking really over. But I think I passed the test here. I think I made it, right? How long is the video? 40 minutes. Damn. Let me pause it until it gets there. All right, yo. Just oh my god, taking forever. I'm coming back at the end of the day. So I thought it was going to be that London special, which they did. They came to it, and they already hit the negative 3.5 to 3.5, right? 3.5. So I didn't change nothing. Nothing has changed, and we've got down here, and I feel like it's going to just bounce the fuck up. So I'm going to get the hell out of the trade. I'm going to close it as soon as it takes out a previous candle. I'm trying to fit all this. Let me screenshot this, dude. Fuck. Can't even fit all this on the screen. Damn. Ugh. Trying to get to the left too. Fuck. Oh, I can't even fit it all on the screen. Hurry up, bro. Stop snoozing here. I'll just move this over. Borrow some room for the screenshot. And I'm trailing every candle down right now. So now that you've seen that, let me just move over. So I thought it would be the London special, which it was. It came down, but then what did they do? They decided to retrace back in London. See, 11 o'clock. Look down here at the time. 11 o'clock coming, swinging back to 12 o'clock. 12 just going sideways. And then 1:30 continues the flow down. So, I mean, I know it's coming down here most likely. And I'm going to, it's like I should just keep holding it. But to be honest with you, I don't want it. I don't want to whip it back up. As soon as it takes out another higher candle, I'm out. I'm out like right now even. Fuck you. I'm done. Okay. So you see that? So just to get away, I could have left a runner in it and all that. I don't need to. It doesn't matter. And in here, I got the market on close coming, so it could just shoot up, probably come down. But point is that I also added this range from here to here. You can see the 0.25. It's most likely coming in here. Here it comes now. Watch this. So it's okay. I sat here for bad decision. Sat here all this time just to get out at the same level that I was at, right? At the bottom of the low of the day. It's okay. But this is the decision making. This is my ego. I'm happy with what I just accomplished right there. Right, I have to remember that. I have to be grateful. I have to be content. I have to be able to, because if this thing shoots down right now, which is probably it's gonna piss me off mentally. My ego, like, dude, watch this. Look, why? Here we go. You fucking bitches. So, but see, that's the point, right? Like, look at this. So, 50% is better than nothing, right? What else can I say? I mean, look how they wicked it. They took that way and they come right back to that same price. Watch them wick that and shoot all the way up. Dude, because then we'll get, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I also said I'm going to wait for the 4 hour, 2 o'clock candle to come back in. S&P did what we wanted to happen. We didn't get that. We didn't come all the way down here. We're just late to the party probably. But the key factor is that, and what I probably didn't draw in here is that we took out that swing low right there. Remember that guy? Come on, open up, bro. Really? I can't fit all this shit on the chart. This swing low. Look to the right. Look to the right while I'm hovering. Oh my god. Look to the right while I'm hovering this. See that? See that? So we already tapped it, and I knew that. But eventually, I know we're still probably coming down here, but it won't be on my time, dude. It just won't be on my time. And I was good. I was doing other things. I went to lunch and I was chilling, but whatever. But keep in mind how we have these channels, right? Let me push this back. I just stole all that space. We have channels here, man. So there's a channel coming down here. I'm gonna make this video long, but I don't even need to. Whoa. I don't even know how to draw these fucking things. All right, you see what I'm doing here? Channel here, right? Look at this. Look. I just needed more patience to hold for the whole day. I'm like, dude, fuck off, bro. What I did, I just guaranteed my trade, bro. I don't care. I care. I care. But, it's just like, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know why am I doing all this for you here? Whatever. But you see the channel here, right? Lower low, lower high, right? And then, oh my god, I'm definitely making a video long for nothing. You're probably like, dude, no, I love it, dude. It's all good. Okay, cool. If you love it, I love it more. So, see? So we got that channel there. And I'm going to show you another one. All right, so we got that channel there. Okay, so I got that channel there. And then this is the little retrace. See, when I was in the video, I was telling you, I don't want to see it go any higher. What did it do? It stopped here. Okay, it stopped. And hey, it doesn't look like it's stopping, does it? But it did. Came back down. We ended up making a new low here. That's another break. But we also have, besides that channel that I just drew, there's one, retrace me here. There's one little channel here. You see it? I'm going to draw it. Just for completeness sake, I'm going to draw it. I don't know why I have never drawn a channel in my life. When I first started trading a long time ago, like I tried it and played with it, but I didn't need it. But I understand. This is if you're new. I understand that this is what it's doing here. Then we have another one coming down here. I'm not even going to draw that. I don't even draw it. But that's a lower low and a lower high. I want to see once it shifts each channel, that's going to be some type of break of structure, coming back into an imbalance, and etc. Here we go. I decided to wait all day just to not even still hit my target that it's going to hit as we're speaking right now. Look how it's drawing. Should I have waited? I should have waited. Fuckers. See that? You see that? The ego is like, you bitch ass mother. So you know what? Getting the price back to here, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Could I have got right in here and took another sell to go forward? Yeah, it's fuck off, bro. This day has been done. Just so you know, when the price was down here, the day was already done for me. It was already done. But just trying to get more out of it to see if it would have happened. We had plenty of time in the day. It didn't happen. Look how they ticked right there. This whole time I'm talking about this level. And you just don't say. So watch this. We ticked that level. Waited all day like a jerk just to get that level. And now I've already lost. Look. I already got out. It's already past where I got out. You can't make that shit up, bro. You think this is fucking random? I'm calling the low of the day. Right? So I'm not saying can't keep coming down. I'm just saying it's just like, who cares? Who cares? Anyways, so keep in mind we stayed underneath this first imbalance of the month. Boy, you cannot make that up. Think that's random? No. And just like this 1 minute chart, just like this 4 hour chart, we have the daily chart, right? And then we come into this bearish imbalance of the daily right there. We come in, we come back out. We make highs, we come back in 25%, 50%, we come back down. We come back up to the 25%, and then we come back down. This whole fractal scenario that you see on the screen is happening right here. Okay, where is it? You got a bearish imbalance. Let's just take this one. You got a bearish imbalance here. Okay. We come in. Up there. We come in. We come down. All right. Over here. We come down. We come back up in it. See this? Here. We come back up in it. Here. And here. All right. And then we come back down. We come back down. We come back up. We miss it. We don't hit it. Okay. Internal. Then it shoots all the way back up. Oh, it hits it. You see it right there? So we've never, when I was saying before I left the video, when, like for this one, we never, when we bounced, we never kept going. Okay. And we never stayed strong. We came underneath constantly and sold again. Look at this. Look what I have marked. So when you're going up, you're using these as a foothold to push up a mountain, to walk up a mountain, right? I could have drew this one here. You can see that we were stuck there, but now it's sold. See this one? Look all the way to the right. It's sold off from here. Look. If I draw, you're going to be like, oh, really? This is how I make videos long, but just the fire, right? Oh, no, it came back down. Fuck off. Boom. See that? So how do I see that? I didn't draw it. I could see it though, and it's holding, right? It's holding. So it finally came back underneath, and that coincidence, you can see them to the left. They're very prominent, right? You can pick some of these. You can just be like, how do you? Well, because this is the original leg down. So we're coming back. Anyways, it's overkill. But watch it leak right to my fucking target. Fuck. I swear to God, dude. And then you saw me get out, and it's just like, dude, come on. Those emotions start kicking up, like it's gonna push back up. I knew it was gonna come down here, bro. But you know, oh well. And you say, why you waited this long? You could have just kept holding it. Nah, bro. This day's done. That market on close, I don't. The power hour was just weak, man. I thought the power hour was gonna give me some more love quicker, and it didn't. So I just call it a day. Notice how they do it at the end of the day. How did I know that? So instead of it being the London special, it could have been the continuation after lunch. It could have been the PM sessions 1:30, and in this case, it's the end of the day special. All right. So I was wrong here. Okay. So, okay. Oh well. So in that 3.5 to 4. Asia and London will probably come in here. Okay, so anyways, you saw the fire there. What do we have left here? Well, I'm in this 101.5, right? So I know I can stop here and then push back up. If it doesn't, then it's going to roll down to this, come outside the gap into this -2 to 2.5. Their goal was to keep the body down here to close. Now watch in the next hour them leak all the way down to here and have a body here. I swear to God, it's probably going to happen. And it's going to happen without me. You see this? But anyways, so yeah, just like this one, like just like I was saying about this whole fractal scenario, this is the same idea. We pop in right there. We pop in right here. After we pop in, we make some lower highs here, kind of. Look at this dirty shit right here. All right, did it on purpose. All right, but didn't take it out. Notice that. Another swing, and then we're outside the gap now. We're not coming back to this gap, finally, of the top gap. Now we're back into this. We're playing on this 25% this whole time. So 25, now the gap here. Over here, I was like, I don't want to see no bodies keep going above here. Once we came underneath it again, finally, and then sure enough, it's sold off. Comes to the 25, comes back, takes that guy out first. Comes back, look at the body sitting there. Getting stuck. Okay, cool. Now we're playing in that 25, and then from here we just take off, like to the 50. Look at the agenda. It's telling itself, go to the 50. Don't right there. Hits the 50. All right. So am I beating a dead horse now? So up here we get to the 101.5. Stop. Coming down here into the 101.5. Stop. That was very logical. Now from here, it's tricky. I'm just going to try to draw this real quick because it's tough. Seasonal data. I already drew this on the 9th. By the way, let me go back to here. This was that example. So by the time it's done what it was doing, retrace back, make a lower low and a lower high, and then sell off. That's exactly what we did. Say I'm lying. So that was the video here. We ended up a couple drives up, but low, lower high, continuing down. Now from here, we got to discuss more. You have that fucking no body there. So either bearish scenario all the way down. Okay. that's the general gist. As far as tomorrow goes, today's Thursday, so Friday we're stuck in this range. Looks like it's an indecisive day. If I was them, if they wanted to fuck everybody, they would do this. They would come a little bit lower, squeeze this up, and then come back and close as a Friday and stay just like that. That's what I would like see Friday doing if I was them. If they don't do this, okay, then oh well a bullish day comes back into the range right here and stops. Now the price is back above this gap, and on the weekly they close the gap because right now there's no bodies on these gaps, which is ruining my flow here mentally a little bit. So that's that. Otherwise, I already showed you coming down. Now, if these were the bearish ideas here. The seasonality shows it's bullish from here, like time wise. Even today's the 12th, so it shows that we push up first. It's gonna get choppy still. So initially, when we were up here, I said, okay, well, we're coming back down to wipe out the easy buyers, right? We did that. So it would make sense if, hold on, my dog's trying to, go in your bed, buddy. No, go in your bed. In your bed. In your bed. Oh, she's still here. So, and then, what's it called? What the fuck was I just saying, bro? So look, see how they came right in here? Beautiful. What was I gonna say right now? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so for the bullish scenario, I don't see how this is a bullish scenario, but it does show this pullback. So, shows that we, let's just say this, and then we come up. So the 15-year, hold on a second, man. I'm trying to look at this. All right, that's the 15-year and the 5-year. And then once we come up here, we retrace back. So do they do that somewhere up here? I don't see that happening, but that's what they're saying. So this is what I look at as the possibility. So it's going to be iffy. I mean, Friday, it's like, again, bearish candle here. They ate money. They ate the money here. And then to come back up with a bullish candle, back up here. See this breakout level from that low, which would be this low here. See this here? For it to come right back up into somewhere up here, have it a closed day. Have I already said this, and then the body on the weekly, and then now it has ate some of the previous selling because this was easy selling, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was easy selling, man. That's why I'm showing you from the day before it's holding that trade down because this is very logical, And look. Yeah, it came back to the 50 twice and it never kept going, and now it's right back to where I started. So that's why I say fuck it. You never know, right? And then you get to see this VIX pushed up more. That was helpful for us. And then you see we had that divergence that I drew. I think it was while I was live video, and then we just broke down, and then we kept coming down. Okay, cool. That's a low. That's a new low, and this is a new low. So they took out the liquidity, probably rushing back up, and then oil was also pushing up. See that? Still grinding, pushing up. And back to these channels, man. I mean, that's just how beautiful are these channels. In a trending market, obviously it's great, but this is the logic of saying, okay, well, we made a new lower low, and you got these drives. It's gonna come back up. 15-minute. Look at that. New channel. Retracing. New channel. Coming back down. New channel. Right? You see it? A little dirty right there, but this is it. What can I say? And then no more bodies inside that first imbalance as well of the month. Swept the midnight level. Here's the midnight level. This right here. See that guy right there? That was why this was last resort. Swept it. Came underneath. We were good, dude. You know what I'm saying? Just wasted all time, just waiting. But hey, this is what it is. And wow, an hour. You guys take care. God bless.